While you're at it, can you do a video about Eli Vanto, please? Alright, so Eli Vanto, he grew up on the planet Lysatra, where his family's shipping business exposed him to the unknown regions and the language Cybisti. He trained as a supply officer at the Myanmar Academy, and near graduation he joined the Imperial Scouting Mission. While tracking smugglers, they discovered an uncharted planet, and on that planet they found a hut with inscribed boxes that was written in Cybisti, leading Vanto to translate. An unknown assailant had attacked the camp and killed several troopers. Vanto had deduced that the attacker was a stranded humanoid, which was later revealed to be Thrawn. Thrawn's arrested and he required a Cybisti translator. Naturally, Vanto was assigned. Thrawn had admitted to testing the Imperial strength and claimed exile for a preemptive strike against an unknown threat in the unknown regions. Intrigued, they took Thrawn to Coruscant, where Emperor Palpatine had accepted Thrawn's service and allowed Vanto to continue to be his aide. With 3 months left before graduation, both of them were sent to the Royal Imperial Academy, where both of them faced hostility, Thrawn for being a non-human and Eli coming from a backwater planet. Vanto initially doubted Thrawn, but he grew to respect him. 3 months later, Vanto and Thrawn graduated. He was again assigned as Thrawn's aide aboard the Blood Crow. Vanto was worrying about his career, but Thrawn reminded him and reassured him of his value. For 18 months, they tracked smugglers and managed political tensions. During this time, however, Clone would collect Clone Wars artifacts, like machinery, things like that. And aboard the Direlex Dromedar, they encountered a rebel leader known as Night Swan. They were captured by pirates and they escaped using buzz droids, but were later suspended on Ancien. While suspended, however, Thrawn had interrogated pirates, learning that the stolen cargo was on Uba. Forces were then sent to recover it, and later Vanto and Thrawn were summoned to a court-martial on Coruscant, but both of them were clear of any wrongdoing. Now, while they were there, Moff Gaddy's aide, Culper, she offered Vanto a very prestigious role to undermine Thrawn. When he refused, Culper ensured that Eli would remain as an ensign, while Thrawn was promoted to captain and assigned to Thunder Wasp. A year passes by. Vanto then captures Iridium smugglers, and he investigates unusual Imperial Dunium purchases, leading him to suspect that there was a secret project in the works. The secret project would be the Death Star. Meanwhile, Thrawn focused on Night Swan. During the Umbara assault, Admiral Gendling had ignored their warnings of resistance. When 400 Vulture droids then attacked, Thrawn identified their command transmitter and then convinces the commander to destroy it. On another occasion, at the request of Colonel Yularen, they were sent to investigate the Yin Chom Dojo, which is a location that Arinda Price could be found at. Thrawn had suspected seditious activities. Later, while Thunder Wasp had underwent repairs, Thrawn was promoted to commander, but Eli still remained overlooked. Recognizing political obstacles in Vanto's career, Thrawn then enlisted Price's help. In exchange for aiding her against Moff Gaddy, she would promise to secure Vanto's promotion and also help Thrawn navigate through politics. Meanwhile, Thrawn and Vanto were pursuing Night Swan, uncovering much deeper mysteries in the unknown regions. But after the Thunder Wasp repairs, they mediated a land dispute on Cypher. This was between the 8th clan and the human colonists. Vanto had discovered that the colonists were smuggling very valuable metal that was hidden in exported shellfish, which was likely connected to Night Swan. Then when the colonists raided the 8th village, Vanto stunned 2 raiders while Thrawn captured the leader. Thrawn then ordered the Ties to destroy the smuggled metal. It ended the dispute, but it did anger Imperial officials, which did further frustrate Vanto. He also encountered Lieutenant Grimm, who was a former Academy attacker, who is now mocking Vanto's stalled career. Meanwhile, Price had exposed the Higher Skies spy network, where she was able to secure Lothal's governorship for herself, and she arranged Vanto's very overdue promotion. Cleared of any wrongdoing again, Thrawn and Vanto had disrupted smuggling rings. 3 of them were connected to black market Dunium, and Vanto again was deducing that they were stockpiling this for an unknown project. Again, the Death Star. But before further investigation, Thrawn was then promoted again to Commodore, and Vanto was Lieutenant Commander, and both of them were assigned to the Chimera. Then aboard the Chimera, they responded to a distress call from Semper, which was attacked by a frigate and V-19 starfighters. They suspected Night Swan again, but they discovered that it carried Wookiee slaves, predicting the Liberator's next target, Lansen 26. They intercepted a siege. Thrawn had ordered precise bombardment, eliminating most attackers whilst also sparing key areas. Disturbed by the Empire's role in slavery, Vanto had realised its true darkness. Time passes by and Eli is promoted to commander, where he attended a high-level meeting on the Baton's secure insurgency. Rebels had seized Scrim Island, taking over 100 hostages. Thrawn was assigned, but instead of analysing the situation first, he's dismissed where they sent another admiral instead. Predicting failure, however, Thrawn had infiltrated Baton, with Vanto at his his side, where the other admiral's fleet were struggling. Posing as a weapons smuggler, Vanto had contacted a freighter securing a rendezvous. He met Night Swan, who revealed that Scrim Island was just a trap for Thrawn, and their meeting was interrupted by a staged radiation leak. As Thrawn and Vanto's ship that they used to get there exploded, Vanto had triggered a hidden blaster to escape. Reuniting with Thrawn, they then both led with valuable data. But after this incident, Palpatine then promotes Thrawn to Grand Admiral. But recognizing Vanto's abilities, Thrawn had sent him to the unknown regions as a Chiss liaison. While with them, they engage with the Grisks. After a decisive battle, Admiral Aralani promoted him to Lieutenant Commander, entrusting him with training new recruits for the upcoming war, and Thrawn revealing that he believes that Vanto is a very valuable step into uncovering as to why the Chiss lose their sensitivity to the Force. That's all I have for you. Hope it helped.